Okay, hi everyone. Hi, and we are here on the Consciousness Bites to Live Light call again. And I'm little under the weather, so please pardon me for any, disruptions that you feel. So, what are we going to talk about? Well, I really don't know what we are going to talk about, but then I'm going to just perceive the energy of what will contribute you the most. So, is there anything that anyone of you would like to suggest that we can talk about? Geeta, you want to suggest something that you would like to hear from me on this call since you are there? And then we shall talk about it. Something that will contribute to everyone. Something that most people you see. Uh, what I perceive right now is most people do not have ease with their life. I have you seen people not really having joy of living?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you feel? What do you perceive with the job? How does joy of living, uh, come across to you? What does joy of living mean to you? So, guys,
Living life. Living
yes.
life to the max.
Now that's very metaphorical. Living life to the max. Okay, what does that max mean? What is that max?
I think from my point of view, and it's an interesting point of view, is
Uh-huh.
one gets so caught up in, you know, day to day life and worry about, so many things that one doesn't really see the joy that there is to be experienced.
So, in my opinion, guys, and if perceive, it's not important that what I feel or my opinion has to matter to you or it made sense to you. But for me, joy of living is very different from the enjoyment of living. Enjoyment, as I have said earlier, also is very short lived.
Hmm.
Enjoyment is something that you extract from, that you derive from outside, doing an activity outside, maybe just, enjoying your weekend, watching a movie, dining out, going to some activity, some sports or something. Those are all enjoyment things that you are engaging with, that your body is engaging with, seldomly, sometimes just to derive happiness. Now, that happiness is there, but only short lived.
Okay.
A joy of living is something that no matter where you are, wherever you be, you will feel that joy brimming from inside, whether you do anything or not. And that, according to me, is being joyous,
Yeah.
where all the activities, the doing just stops. Now, to be able to come to that state, I don't say that one can just come to that state instantaneously. Well, you can, but more and more, what you can do is get present to those things in life which actually give you true joy of living. Now, it could be any mundane thing. It could be any mundane task that you do in your everyday life, but you derive total bliss out of it. The true joy of living. Just engaging, allowing your body to engage with that activity gives you a lot of pleasure. Now, that is your joy of living. Joy of being on the planet. Like, I truly have joy of facilitating the classes. I truly feel the joy when I am facilitating these classes, doing these calls, and so much so that even if I am under the weather and I have some temperature, I have about 101 temperature, and I'm on medication, but it just is keeping me going with it. It's not really keeping me, pulling me down. And maybe I'm not even looking sick from my face because I'm truly enjoying it. So, find that joy of living in your life, and it could be anything. That joy of living is the source of your connection in your life. And then when that joy of living kind of magnifies, it increases, आपको और भी ज्यादा से ज्यादा मजा आने लगता है, जैसे जैसे दिन जाते हैं आपको और मजा आने लगता है, ये मुझे और करना है, ये जो भी मैं कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ मुझे और करना है, इससे इसको करने से मुझे बहुत आनंद आता है, दैट ब्लिस, आनंद इज द वर्ड। तो अंदर से आनंद आता है जब आप वो करने लग जाते हो धीरे धीरे। You might just surprise yourself because I also have the money calls going on and I just finished the money class. And this is what I also say in my money class. वो जो चीज जो आपको करने में आनंद आता है और वो आनंद इतना आता है कि आप समय की सीमा भूल जाते हो, you can't even keep track of time or anything else, then it becomes a total bliss, and that can also be converted into a revenue generation stream, something that can create money for you. तो अगर आप उस चीज को बाहर लेकर जाएंगे और उस चीज वो जो भी काम आप करते हैं, लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल किसी को खाना बनाने में बहुत मजा आता है, दिस इज जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल। जब आप उस खाना बनाने की चीज को, क्योंकि आपको इतना आनंद मिलता है, जब आप उसको बाहर लेकर जाएंगे, अरे ये मेरे खाना बनाने, और आपको काफी लोगों ने बोला है, ओ यू कुक सो वेल, वी लव द टेस्ट ऑफ योर फूड, when you take it out in the world, people are willing to pay you for your that skill. You know what? Not because it is just a skill set, because it is your joy space. Skill set तो बहुत लोगों के पास होता है, but that skill set also become your joy space. So skill set plus joy space also becomes your money generation, new revenue generation stream. Would you like to have that? Would you like to
Yes.
have more money? So,
Yeah.
whatever that you are doing in your life, continue doing that for money, whatever that you are doing. Can you add some more? Can you add some more? If you can, then let this joy activity of yours expand, 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 exponentialize, and allow it to become your money source as well. Right? Try it out. And this has, I have seen this in my life, and probably when you see that, you can share the experience with me. So whatever that you be and do, it has to bring you joy. A
Yeah.
lot of people that you see in your life or around you are into certain kind of job or activities that they don't enjoy. They are purely doing it for money because they get paid for it at the start of every month. So they are always cribbing and complaining about their workspace, about their boss, about how pathetic their life is. Let me tell you, you have the choice to change it. You can change it right away, but not from the space of fear and insecurity. If you feel your job keeps you secure, it keeps your family running. I am not saying give up on in a go. But at the same time, along with that thing, which you are already doing, engage yourself into your joy activity and let this also grow as a side hustle or just side by side until it becomes this full grown thing that you completely can rely on, and then you let go of your existing job where anyways you were not having any fun with it. Yeah, this is for all the people who are into steady job but they're not having fun with it. So find your joy space, for find your joy activity, and do share your experiences in the comment, or you can put it on the WhatsApp chat as well. Joy is that space which actually grows your life. Joy is that space which actually expands your life, which makes your life bigger, better, greater, जो शायद आपने कभी इमेजिन भी नहीं करी है. इसलिए बोलते हैं कि आपका आनंद कहाँ पर आपको मिलता है. जरूरी नहीं है कि उसके लिए आपको कहीं और जाना पड़े. If you think your joy lies somewhere else, distant place, maybe a holiday or something, I have seen a lot of people when they come back from a holiday, they are even more exhausted and tired and unwinding. So it's not important that to derive that joy and bliss, you have to go out of your space.
Mm.
Maybe you can have that. You can go out, provided you will allow yourself to experience that joy.
So I have a
So the
question.
yes, please. What is your question, Geeta?
So right now, for the last couple of years, I love cooking and everything. But at the moment, I mean, for the not at the moment, for the last 2 years, I do not like it at all, especially
Okay,
day-to-day khana. And it just,
correct.
and because of my health issues, the moment I cook, I cannot eat my food. And this has been going on for years. It's not just not
Okay,
happened overnight. Before, I would
okay.
try out all different foods and cook it and everything. Now it's like, so every day when I have to make khana, it's become like, hey, I have to do this.
It's
You
become
know,
because it has become a task.
it's become a task. I do not enjoy
Yeah.
it. I
So
want somebody to
anything
give
that
me.
exactly, so anything that has become a task, it also has a mandate attached to it. It is mandatory because you have decided and concluded if you will not do it, people will remain hungry. So I have to do it. Anything and everything that has a compulsion attached to it, zabardasti, you stop enjoying it. That's exactly what I meant, Geeta.
Hmm.
जहां पे जबरदस्ती आ जाती है, फोर्स आ जाता है, कंपल्शन आ जाता है, यू स्टॉप enjoying that thing. So can you
Yeah.
ask, here is the tool of the day, can you ask what is it that I can engage with that I will derive total bliss and joy doing it and being it? What is it? What is that one thing? What is that activity that when I engage with it will allow me to experience, will allow me to feel that joyous happiness with that I am desiring to have. Okay. So, like you said, Geeta, that you also enjoy cooking to some extent. You initially enjoyed, but now because it has become a compulsion and a task, you have stopped enjoying it. So, if it was not a compulsion and a task, and if you could just do it at your will, firstly, what would you like to cook? What is your specialty? Find that out. What are people willing to receive? Also find what can you cook that others, that outside people would love to have from you. That only you can make good. Maybe
They
nobody
all
else.
like all my friends like my food. When I cook, they all like it.
Yes. So now ask, if I start selling this, will it be fun for you? Will it be fun
We've
for you?
Yeah, we've thought about it, but it is not possible. And let me say it before you say that's a wrong word to use. A friend of mine explored it to start cooking from home to give as a business involves a lot of stuff that we are not equipped to do. The sanctions, the inspections, it has to be a industrial size
So
kitchen.
before you decide and conclude that you're not equipped to do, can you ask, what would it take for all of this to fall in place?
What do I take all of this to
What
fall
would
in
it
place?
take for all of this to fall in place with total joy and ease? When you make it difficult in your head, it becomes difficult. To make it easy, you first have to make it easy for you. So everywhere you have bought into other people's projections and judgment that it is too difficult to get the sanctions and the approvals from the authority. Will you please not destroy and uncreate that for all eternity?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, park, all night, short, voice, poets, and beyond. And if you were to not buy into other people's judgments and conclusions, what truths about your skill do you know as a revenue generation that nobody else knows? What truth about your skill do you know as a revenue generation that nobody else knows? Provided you trusted your knowing. And everywhere you don't trust your knowing, will you now destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all night, short, voice, forwards, and beyond. You make something difficult in your head, and quick the joy is gone out of the window. Okay? So, to be able to derive the joy, first you have to be willing to play with the energy and not shut the energy of it. You shut the energy of it by making something a problem rather than a possibility. Everything is possible in life provided you did not go into assumptions and conclusions of it. So what possibilities are available here that I have not allowed myself to even perceive and conceive? If I did not make this entire thing difficult, getting the approvals and sanctions difficult, what are the infinite possibilities here? Those are the questions to go to. So for everything, guys, where you derive that total joy, allow all of those things which are coming in the way of that joy. Handle them, look at them, not avoid them. Because the moment you begin to avoid them, they become bigger, 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 and your joy becomes smaller. Everything that you perceive as a problem in the way of your joy is actually a possibility hidden underneath. But if you make the problem bigger, you magnify the problem, can you see the possibility? Maybe not. So instead of making a problem bigger and leave your joy, abandon your joy, oh ये तो नहीं हो सकता, ये तो possible ही नहीं है, it is so difficult, ये करना पड़ेगा, वो करना पड़ेगा. Instead of that, please ask a question, what else is possible here now? What else is possible here now? I love doing this. This is my joy space. I would want to carry this space of joy further in my life. Universe, show me the possibility. What else is possible here now? Questions is the way.
Mm.
Questioning is the way to open the gateway of possibilities. Unfortunately, most of you do not do that. Because it is easy to give up something based on the conclusions and assumptions. So never give up, never give in, never quit. When you be that energy of never give up, never give in, never quit, you will only see the possibilities ahead. Are you willing to see the possibilities ahead? Be the possibilities ahead?
Yeah.
And everything that doesn't allow will you now destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all night, shots, voice, forwards, and beyond. And now, guys, let us know what you would like to hear from us. Wherever, whichever platform this uh, Conscious Bites is live on, you can add in the comments there what you would like to hear from us. What topics would you like me to speak on every Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. that we go live? Today's topic was the joy space. What is your joy space? So please listen to this. The recording would be uploaded on our YouTube channel, on Instagram, and on Facebook as well. So do have a look at this. And here I am signing off. Thank you so much for uh, putting up with this. I am not really in the great of my uh, health today, but thank you for being present here. Thank you for watching it later, whosoever would be watching it later. And I am grateful for each one of you to be here.
Thank you and
Thank
feel better soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye bye.